to another World of Tanks subscriber replay. My name, as always, is Maxwell, and today's video is from the user BooMSX. That's BooMSX, and he's driving the M5A1 Stuart on a standard battle on Lakeville. And the M5A1 Stuart is the Chinese variant of the Tier 4 light tank, the M5 Stuart, which is American. This one obviously is Chinese, as all of the early tier Chinese tanks were donated from other allied nations during World War II, which is why all of their early tier tanks are variants of other popular tanks in World of Tanks. So just taking up a good position on this right hand flank, was probably going to push on to the village, but notices an M5A1 and a regular M5 pushing up this central area along with the Panzer 38. So just going to try and lay some damage on them, as this gun has a very fast reload time. Unfortunately hasn't got a very good aiming time. So just going to lay some damage on those guys while they try and move down. And for some reason the Allied artillery has decided to take a position on this central road, putting himself desperately in harm's way. So not sure if he's got a suicide wish or just maybe thinks that he is a tank destroyer. So just having a few blind shots there in an attempt to lay some damage on some people. Unfortunately, they've pushed up a little bit further than expected, but got a good hit on this M5 Stuart. Almost taken him out, but then, like an idiot, the artillery got taken out just as predicted. So not sure what he was trying to achieve there, but getting himself killed. So this M5 Stuart's just going to hide behind the corpse of this dead tank destroyer, not tank destroyer, artillery, and hope that he can survive. Unfortunately not. Probably not going to live very long. And there we go, we actually see that he's being taken out by the other artillery. So another M5A1's pushing up through the centre of the village. Doesn't spot the Herzer on the right hand flank, which is good. And then BooMSX comes in for a flying ram and gets some serious damage on the front of this M5. Unfortunately, the M5 not quite aiming in the right spot and just bouncing repeatedly on BooMSX's tank there, while he lays some serious damage back on the guy, and he gets taken out by the Herzer. So this Panzer 38 pretty much stuck on the wall there, not really going to be able to hit anyone. You can see him slowly turning his turret until he gets taken out and spots out the enemy's artillery, which again is taking a position on the central road. So not sure why the artillery is all of a sudden obsessed with pushing down this central road. It's not the safest place on the map and can inevitably lead to getting killed, so I don't expect that. In fact, there we go, the Su-26 has been taken out. I don't know why I said I didn't expect him to live very long, as he's already dead. So just going to drop back to this right-hand flank now and try and come around the side of this T-28. Problem with the T-28 is, for a medium tank, it's pretty manoeuvrable and has a good traverse and turret traverse speed. So we're going to have to play it very carefully to get around him without taking too much damage. Unfortunately, it looks like the guy doesn't really know what he's doing, as he's not using his hull to traverse, just using his turret, so nowhere near fast enough to keep up with the light tank. M3 Lee comes up the hill there, but again he doesn't even have a turret, so it's going to be very difficult for him to keep track on this M5, especially if he didn't reverse at that point, which he really should have. Decides to drive forward and run away and gets himself blown to pieces. So that's BooMSX picking up his 5th kill of the match already, and as you can see, they are now pushing down the central road. That is a Valentine, which is a pretty tough tank to take out of a fight. Even though it's a light tank, it should be more than a match for... who is that? Oh, he's already been killed. So that was an M3 Lee. So a Valentine more than a match for an M3 Lee. So they're going to have to try and lay some damage on him. Unfortunately, he just fades away into the fog of war before they're able to damage him. So BooMSX is going to have to get himself over there and get some spotting done. And hopefully he can outplay him, take off some of his hit points, and or hopefully spot him so that their Herzer can finish him off. So just taking a bit of a wide path to get to this central road, not wanting to cut straight across just in case. Wanting to make sure that he is covered by the terrain before he makes his approach to the central road here. As you can see, the central road littered with corpses from the people who decided to push straight down here to begin with. And as you can see, the Valentine doing the smart thing and taking a position behind the corpse of one of his fallen comrades so that the Herzer can't hit him. Unfortunately, the reload speed of the M5A1 is just superior to the Valentine, and he's able to lay more damage on him than he is back, and able to take him out, so picking up his 6th kill. And as you see, a shot just flashing across there, that was probably from the enemy's artillery, a second one. So it's just going to be a case of hunting down the T-57, and there he is on the banks of the lake. Should be no problem just to take him out with the reload speed of this gun. Unfortunately, he's faded away into the fog of war, so just going to have to try and predict his movements. Although he doesn't get himself into safety in time, and should be able to pick up the kill on this one. And there we go, picking up his 7th and the last kill of the match for Boo MSX there, driving the M5A1 Stuart. So absolutely brilliant clip there from Boo MSX. Thank you very much for sending that one in, and thank you to you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.